Well, good morning, everyone. We are super excited to have you with us this Saturday morning for the oil drop. And we are so glad that you dropped in. We're excited about creating an opportunity to bring our community together to learn and to build relationships and just have a little bit of fun. So we hope you will get something out of what we say today that you can apply to your own wellness journey and begin to continue to build those little tiny steps, healthy habits that will allow us to live with the vitality and fullness that we all want in our health. As always, we want to start with the product of the month. And this month, it is Tamer. It's the part of the children's collection, the digestive blend. And the best way to describe this is you can say goodbye to unpleasant tummy trouble. So we all know that sometimes when we're eating out or we go on long trips, you might get a little queasiness if you're in the car and there's motion sickness. This is a great product to have on hand. It's already pre-diluted and it's considered to have the properties of alleviating, pacifying, and easing. So digestive blend is the kind of more mature version of this, and I keep that in my pocket, and I've used it on my son many times, but it does have a very strong smell, and so some people may not like that. This gives you a little bit of a more calmer version to help meet the same needs. So this beautiful roller has all of these amazing oils in it. Spearmint, which is really good for children that might have sensitive skin. So it's a milder mint fragrance. And it smells really beautiful. There's jasmine that will help with uplifting mood and help create like a positive outlook. And then of course, we've got our good old faithful peppermint. We all know, we all use this for cooling our bodies down or relieving tension in our body, particularly if you struggle with head pain. But it's also a great way to soothe the tummy, right? So if you've got a little bit of nauseousness, this is really great. And you combine that with the power of ginger, which is an antioxidant. This helps to reduce bloating, address gas and any kind of occasional indigestion, right? And then there's black pepper, which is great for boosting immunity and supporting the digestive system. There's parsley seeds, which helps with the nausea and again, the stomach aches, and it's already pre-diluted with the fractionated coconut oil. So you can imagine just how beautiful and wonderful this smells. And I'm super excited that we get it this month for free when you have a LRP order of 125 PV or more by the 15th of the month. So here's a quick snapshot of several different ways that you could use Tamer, right? One of the best ways anytime that you have a roller is you can put some on your hand and just really cup it over your nose, being careful not to get it in your eyes, and just take a really good breath in. We often forget when we get into the stress of life and we're moving and shifting, we're not necessarily taking those full deep breaths, which our body needs to kind of cleanse our lungs and just keep our body feeling refreshed. So that's really great. Again, great for car trips. Anytime if you're out and you have big family meals, listen, it's Labor Day weekend. There might be burgers and hamburgers and fries and potato salad and macaroni and cheese that might be on your menu for this weekend as you spend time with your family and enjoy the extra day off. So if you get to the point where you're feeling just a little bit uncomfortable in your tummy after a big meal, this is a great roller to take advantage of. You can apply it to the bottom of your feet and on your stomach, and it's kind of the abdominal area. And it's also really great for helping your little ones deal with stress, right? So they're starting school, they might have a little bit of nervousness before a big test or a big assignment, or they're still kind of easing into being back into the routine of being in a classroom. This is a really great one to have on hand. You might just swipe a little bit on your little one as they're getting out of the car or before they get on the bus. Another thing to keep in mind, sometimes our bodies have reactions to food that we haven't eaten before. So this is a great one to have on hand when you're trying something new. So be adventurous, but always be prepared if your body has a reaction. It's also great to apply over your sinuses, and this would be a lovely blend, especially given that jasmine and spearmint coming together to add into some diffuser jewelry. So we're super excited that Tamer is part of the product of the month. And so I wanted to share that we know that as your children are getting ready to go back to school, if they haven't already, there's always kind of a huge list of things that we would say, You got to have this on hand for you and your kiddos to be ready. Now, this is a quick and easy snapshot checklist. So if you're watching this recording, I would recommend taking a picture of this. And so we won't have time today to go through each of these things, but you might recall we had a flash sale on the On Guard products. They were 25% off. If I don't remember, that was about last week. And then you have in here the vitamins and supplements that have been created for young bodies, like the PB Assist Junior and the A to Z chewable vitamins and the IQ Mega. I love using that with my son. It's been really great to give him that, along with, he's not quite ready to take pills. And the Tri-Ease is the product that we have that helps with seasonal relief, but it has peppermint, lemon, and lavender in it. And he can't take the pills, but I put that, I'll give him a dosage of the IQ Mega and those oils with just kind of top it off with a little bit of juice to get it down. And he's been really great. It's been really helpful to help him kind of calm the sneezing. And then there's other oils here on this list that are really great for helping to kind of calm down the body, get that nervousness in check, or if you just want a little bit of sense of calm, I use Intune on my son every day. Actually, I put it on his back as we're preparing for him to get to school in the morning. So again, take a picture of this. This is a really great collection of products that doTERRA offers to have available, so that when something comes up, you've got yourself, you're ready, and you can respond to what your little kitty ones need. So I'm going to pass it to Robin, and she's going to talk to you a little bit more about back to school tips and ideas.
Hey, thanks, DeShele. I'll take it from here. All right, so back to school. Everybody's kind of settling back into the routine, and doTERRA really has a lot to help us to get everybody settled and kind of put our armor on going into the school year. The kids collection is really great for kids under 12. Like most medicines over 12, you can start moving into the adult doses, but some of these blends are just a milder scent. It might help people with sensitive skin or body sensitivities to different oils that they use in the adult version. These are also a way to get that help that you need. So we've got Stronger, which mirrors our adult version of On Guard, and then a Sphere Immune Blend. It's going to help you with guarding against getting sick, especially if there's something going around that you need to get a little bit of boost on the kids. Stronger is your go-to. Brave helps you to feel brave. The name says it all. This is a really good blend. I actually really like this blend, and I can kind of feel a little bit of a brave boost actually when I use it. It helps with anxiousness and tension. Thinker helps to focus, like our adult version Intune. You just roll it on the wrist, like with all of these roller bottles. They are pre-diluted for the kids in particular. You need to dilute for kids under 12. So these are already done for you. They're really handy to keep on hand. Steady is helps with tranquility. And when you experience anxious or nervous feelings, it kind of chills you out and gets you a little steady footing. Tamer, as we just highlighted earlier, is the tummy blend. And DeShele's already covered that. Rescuer, this is more like our deep blue blend for the adults. It can help with cramping, or if your kids have a soccer tournament on the weekend and their legs are worn out, this can help with that. Calmer, this is going to be like our adult version Serenity. So this just helps to quiet your mind when you're going to sleep and just kind of bring a sense of calm when you're trying to calm down after a very busy day of school and homework and sporting events. Sometimes our little brains can't quite shut off, so it just kind of keeps them moving. So that's our kids blend. It's available as a kit, or you can buy them individually. They're very inexpensive. So if you want to try one or all of them, this might be a good kit to jump into doTERRA with if you have some little ones heading back to school. And so we're going to do the next slide.
Can you see it?
I still have the kids collection on my screen.
See, let me go back. How about now?
Uh-oh, technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and read this. I'm not sure why it paused.
Okay, maybe your computer needs some thinker.
Yeah, we can put some thinker on my computer. I love that. Let me stop sharing and see if I can reshare.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, it got a little stuck. Okay, some other back to school helpers. Homework helper. I don't know about you guys, but I have boys, and I think with boys comes a lot of ADD, ADHD. Sometimes they need a little help at the end of the day. Your body does metabolize things about every 3 or 4 hours. So sometimes just getting a little homework helper boost at the end of the day helps them to get on task. The diffuser blend we've got here, or you can put it in a roller ball. You can do 2 drops black pepper, 4 drops grapefruit, 4 drops lime, 2 drops peppermint, 2 drops rosemary, and top with a fractionated coconut oil. If you're going to put this in a diffuser, you don't need the fractionated coconut oil. That's just for the roller ball. Just roll on your wrist during homework time. You can just give it a sniff, but it will work, travel up to your brain because the cells do the baton handoff like they do in track, and they do talk to each other. So it just takes a little minute to get where it needs to go. So you can also use thinker or in-tune blends during times of focus or study. Sometimes when you just need to focus on, maybe you have to watch a lecture online or something like that, this will kind of tune your brain in. Calm the jitters. 7 drops balance, 3 drops serenity, and then tops with fractionated coconut oil. This looks like a really good blend. It kind of will chill you out and help with feeling overwhelmed. That's what balance does. So instead of getting all that anxiety built up about so many things to do, you can take this roller and keep it in your back pocket for when you need to kind of chill out. Head and neck tension, 8 drops aroma touch, 8 drops peppermint, and then top with fractionated coconut oil. That smells really good. Just roll on the back of your neck and your temples as you need. Just avoid your eyes. Peppermint will rise. And take it from my son, when I was learning oils, I put breathe under his eyes on his sinuses because he was stuffy. It evaporated up into his eyes, and he went about 4 years before he let me touch him with oils again. So keep that in mind. Roll on the back of the neck and temples as needed. Rescuer is another great option for that. It would smell similar to this, but it's got a little different blend to it. Seasonal support, we've got lemon, lavender, and peppermint. You just take 5 drops of each of those and top with fractionated coconut oil. I use this blend a lot. Actually made these up for my friends during allergy season. I was their best friend all of a sudden. Just roll on the bottoms of your feet or along your spine when the seasonal change starts to affect you. Any pollen, if you have cat and dog allergies, you're going into a friend's house, this can really, really help you a lot. Back to school, we've got some other roller blends. We've got Sweet Dreams, 3 drops juniper berry, 3 drops lavender, 3 drops vetiver. I don't think we have time to go through all of these, but if you want to just take a screenshot of these all have really great blends. It just gives you some options. You might not have all of these oils, but if you don't, please see your representative to get them on your order if you need some help. Serenity and Citrus Bliss, that sounds amazing. Under Rest Easy, we have to try that one out.
And I was just going to call out Robin, in particular, the extra immunity support. I think we've seen a number of different postings about the flute blend, and this one is really, really great. I actually have 3 rollers of this. There's one I keep in my car, and I have it in my bathroom, and one in my office, because the beautiful blend of these oils are will really give you that extra protection that you want. And now's a really great time if you're thinking about going through a cleanse, which you can do the 30-day cleanse, and we offer that, and there's information on creating a healer in every home that will guide you to that information. But this blend has the 2 drops of frankincense, 2 drops of lemon, 5 of on guard, 2 drops for oregano, 2 drops of tea tree. And so keep in mind that this is a version that's been generated specifically for little people. So you can certainly do more oils for adults, but just wanted to call this one out because I think
Yeah.
as we're going through the transition and the season's the weather's going to get colder, the leaves are going to change, we're going to get another spike in, pollen and all those things taking place with the fall coming to us quickly here in just a couple of weeks. This was probably one that you want to have on hand. And like Robin said, if you don't have these, reach out to your community and get these on hand. I think it'd be really super helpful.
Yeah, that looks like a really good blend. I'm glad you did highlight that. I use this a lot, not only in a roller, but I do the veggie capsules whenever I feel like something's coming on and I don't want that to happen. I take the veggie capsules like once every 4 hours, or if you've got kids that you've got to send off to school, just give them one before they go to school, maybe one when they get home, and then maybe keep the roller in their back pocket if they're allowed to use that at school. But this blend is a major arsenal must have for cold and flu season.
Yep. So just some quick team news. We want to remind you, we are having such a great time on Tuesday night with our continuing education. And as a team, we're going through the oils A to Z. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe we're going to be going to, I think it's letter J in our next meeting. So it might be juniper berry and something else. But here's the QR code. You can scan this. We would love to have you. We're having a growing number of people joining us there. And we go through 2 oils each Tuesday evening. And then we have some time off camera to just answer any questions that you may have. So we encourage you to bring your oils, especially the ones that are collecting dust on the shelf, so we can help you utilize that and take advantage of all the wonderful benefits of the beautiful oils that you have at home.
Hey, DeShele, Debbie just piped in. It's going to be Immortelle and In Tune for Tuesday night. So
totally
we're going to highlight. Yeah. So we're going to do one of the blends for focus and concentration with In Tune. So that's actually a good fit for our little back to school thing here. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Wanted to draw your attention as well to our September promotions. New members, you have the ability to customize your own kit with 150 PV. I have found this to be a great way to help new folks come in. We've got so many beautiful products in addition to the individual oils themselves. And with the recent release of our sun products that I know everyone was taking advantage of and using over the summer. But this could also be a great way for you to get, like Robin was saying, one of the kits that includes a lot of the immune boosting products that are in our On Guard line, or anything else that you might need if you're looking for an opportunity to swap your household products or your beauty products that you're using. This is a great way to do that for new members. We've already talked about Tamer as the product of the month, and then the discounted oil for the month is Tulsi. I hope I'm saying that right. You get 10% off. It's really great for promoting clear skin. Will help with anyone struggling with blood sugar levels, respiratory support. Also really great for balancing mood and emotion, and part of your arsenal for stress management. The other thing that we are super excited about, if you have not taken a look at what's coming at this year's convention, all of us are going to be there in person, but there are options for you to join virtually. And so convention is taking place September 15th through the 17th, and we're super excited about a new product line that's going to help really transform metabolic health. And it's called MetaPower, and that's coming at convention. So if you want an opportunity to kind of learn firsthand about that product, we invite you to go to heal.doterra.com. And as we said, there's several options, and there's even an option for visiting virtually. And doTERRA has been very gracious, and those who buy a virtual ticket will also have an opportunity to access the convention kit, which they haven't done in the past. So super excited. If you haven't got your ticket, do that pretty soon. But convention is all about being able to kind of come together as a community. You kind of meet people from all over the world. Again, see those new products. There's going to be exclusive merchandise, and you're going to get some inspiration from what you'll learn, not just about the products, but how you can grow your business if you're interested in sort of exploring how to generate an income with doTERRA and be part of our team or others, and just having a chance to walk around and see how other folks are doing. in their business, meet our farmers and things like that. So super excited about convention September 14th to 17th in Salt Lake City, Utah. So get your ticket. It's not too late, but it's coming really quickly. So you don't want to miss out.
It's always a ton of fun too, guys. So if you have the ability to go, please try to go to at least one convention. It's just a whole different feel to it being there. If you can understand, financial wise, it's might be a bit of a stretch for some people, but you learn so much just from talking to other people and hearing their experiences with the oils.
All right. So anything else? Any questions, thoughts you have, Robin, you want to share kind of as we close today?
Just okay. There's not enough time for me to share all of my thoughts. I am very excited about convention. I'm glad you get to go this year, DeShele. And I can't wait to see everybody and just connect with everybody that I met last year. I know we're having Dan and Shay as our music entertainment this year. And then I just recently saw, I don't know if anybody follows Nicole Arbor on Instagram, but she just joined our doTERRA team as a wellness advocate and what's the thing with the business? Anyway, so she's like one of our spokespeople. She's going to be there as well. And she's got a mass following on Instagram. She's hilarious. She's very talented. She calls herself a doTERRAist.
Oh, nice. I love that.
So that's going to be exciting to maybe run into her. In a lot of these back to school blends, you can really get a lot of use out of, any other time of the year. I mentioned my boys with the ADD things. A lot of those blends helped them to get off of their medicine. When we went to shut down, I was able to take them off and replace it with oils because I could see how it affected them during their schoolwork a little bit easier. Mm-hmm. So it's just something to think about. If I know people have to take medicine all the time, mine, I was able to let go on the weekend and not give it to them. But, if you can give it a shot, it'd be easier on their bodies. So
that's great advice, Robin. Thank you. So here is our information. We encourage you to connect with us, follow us on Instagram. There's a number of different tips and ideas that are offered on our pages. But again, also want to encourage you, if you're not already, to join our larger community, which is Creating a Healer in Every Home with Debbie Gordon. And there you can kind of go in. It's a large community, and whatever you might be struggling with, or you have questions, or you need a suggestion, there are tons of folks ready, able, and willing to kind of offer advice. And you can search for key topics like headaches or back pain, or like Robin mentioned, ADHD. There will be information posted there that might be helpful for you. And the idea here is that we want you to feel empowered, that you have choices when it comes to your health and wellness for yourself and for your family. So continue to join us every first Saturday of the month at 10 a.m. So we will be right back here again on October 1st. And we thank you all for being with us. And anytime, like I said, you have questions, reach out. We'd love to help you and get you started. Thank you for joining the oil drop today.